to
Yes.
Voices of Courage.
Voices of Courage Asia.
And then
Transform with courage.
excellent. And today's topic is open
Open your
golden
golden
mouth.
mouth.
Oh, Lilian, I think we've been opening our golden mouth since since for an hour and 15
Yeah,
minutes ago.
okay. Yeah. It's good to open the golden mouth.
But why
Yes.
is it so hard to open? Okay, let's give
Mm.
context again. Okay, again, hi for those who do not know us. My name is Anita. I'm the co-owner of Class Living, and we have the founder. I didn't decide. I don't know where you are.
Lilian here. Sorry. Yeah, Lilian here. And yes, I love my partnership with Anita. Yeah, decide.
We will find out where we are. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, this channel is specially dedicated to all the women out there who are seeking for a dose of courage. Yeah, and you are on the journey of, you want to be on a journey to awaken your courage and ignite your power of influence. This is the channel for you. Yeah, we're going to share lots and tons of experiences. Yeah, real life experiences, real takeaways, right? Real applicable strategies that you can apply in your life.
Yes. And one of the thing about women is that we are very clever to open our mouth. Okay. Okay, sorry to say this, but analogy give women now. Women talk a lot. Women are gossipers. You know, women chabol, right? Women can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Yes, we can. But why is it so hard for us women to open our golden mouth on when we need help and on what is important? Why
Right.
is it so hard
So,
for us women?
yeah, why is it so hard?
Why is it so hard for us women to open our mouth? Okay, Lilian,
To seek help, to ask
to
for help.
ask for help.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
especially nowadays in this age, day and age of women, right? I mean, like, we always praise the society that, oh, self-help, self-reliance, is becoming increasingly for us, right? People say, oh, you must self-help, you must speak positive, you must portray an image, right? We have to portray now as a woman, right? We speak congruently, we speak about what is necessary, and we have to maintain this strong. Remember that in this society day and age, we always say women must break the glass ceiling, right? We are now CEOs, we can
Mm.
be all this. But why, when a woman is suffering and she cannot find the words to open her golden mouth to ask for help? Why?
Mm.
What happens there? What happens there?
Yeah. I think this also applies to
Yeah.
the male gender as well. It doesn't just apply to the female, but because we focus on women, right? So, for those of you who are listening, if you are a male, this same question is being thrown to you. Like, why is it so difficult to open your golden mouth to seek for support? Yeah.
Is it because of shame? Is it because
Mm.
we don't want people to see us that we are weak? I remember, I mean, it could be personality. Like for me, I personally say I find it very difficult to ask for help because I
Mm.
don't want people to think that, oh, look, like example, right? I said, oh, hi, I'm not feeling well. I'm very ill. I don't want people to pity me and says, hey,
Mm.
let's leave her alone. She's very sick now. It's a season of being ill. But actually, yes, I am sick. To those who are out there, I am very sick and I'm very ill. But that doesn't mean I have to stop living. But again, I'm so
Mm.
afraid to tell my story. I'm so afraid to ask for help because I don't want people to pity me or to cut me off and says,
Mm.
hey, let's not burden Anita. Let's not text her. You do not know whether she's sleeping or she's awake. You understand what I'm
Mm.
saying? So that's my dilemma why I don't open my golden mouth to ask for help. What
Mm.
about you, Lilian? Do you open your golden mouth?
And because, yeah, and before
Yeah.
you come to me, I mean that I want to add on to what you are saying is also, and that those are the narratives that going through your mind, right? And that may not be what people are thinking at all, right? So again, we want to be very conscious and aware about the narratives that going through your mind, and this is what you're going to project onto others. And but the truth of the matter is, you know, nobody, people may not even be thinking about what you were thinking. Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
right.
And it's all in our head, right? We have because of fear, shame, all this
Mm.
the need to save your face, I don't know, is it being Asian? I don't know, but just being a woman, we have all this narrative in our head about protecting what's around us, protecting what's close around us.
Yeah, and I guess also like fear of judgment and expectations, right? And also being conditioned by our culture, like mind your own business, right? I mean that's the culture that I mean I live up with hearing this all the time. Mind your own business, and therefore, and don't bother other people,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Don't bother other
yeah,
people. Yeah. So then we suffer alone, and we just take on everything on our own and try to, yeah, and try to survive and try to struggle with and then get overwhelmed and then get burnout. Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, these are some of the reasons, and there's a lot more that
yeah.
you can name it. Yeah.
But again, we
The
want to,
reason why we're not asking for help.
yeah, but again, this channel again, it's called Voices of Courage, Transform with Courage. Again, when we
With
talk transform, again, here at Class Living, we do things so differently, but yet it is so important and it's so essential, if I may use that word. Because
mm,
transform is
mhm.
what, I mean, we live in a culture, we are Asians, we have been told narratives, don't go into people's house and move their furniture. Okay, Lilian's favorite word.
Mm,
Don't go to people's house and
mm.
move their furniture, okay? Mind your own business, you know? But again, it's minding our own business. It is important. But again, when it affects us and when it affects our well-being, again, Lilian, you have a very wonderful quote that it says, when you empower a woman, you ignite.
The power of influence. When you awaken the courage of a woman, you ignite her power of
Exactly.
influence.
And why I
Yeah.
always like that is because you have to ignite that. Only you can ignite your own personal courage. Only you can ignite. No, you can have friends to come along to support, but it's your decision. That's why Transform with Courage, the boot camp, it's important because you first thing we'll teach you to do is to open your golden mouth through our activities. I mean, I tell you, I'm going to announce now. We're going to KL, people. For all my friends in KL, you're listening now, right? We're going to KL
Right.
as early as June,
Yes.
okay? And we got our friends in KL to help us to get the best possible venue and July. Sorry,
July,
we're going to KL
July,
in July. Okay, sorry. What I'm
July.
trying to say is that one of the activities in the boot camp is that we will teach you not to be ashamed to open your golden mouth. And by opening your golden
Yeah.
mouth,
And it's such a
yeah, but
beautiful
not to
thing.
be ashamed. There is no shame. In our last boot camp last year, every participant opened their golden mouth. And today we have people alive. I'm talking about physically alive because she chose to open her golden mouth. We have a lady friend of ours, a doctor, who today has gone leaps and bounds, from a very different person and to whom I meet every morning now at 7 a.m. for a mindset check-in. And she is different because she chose to open her golden mouth. I mean, it's something so important. We're not asking you to ask for help, but when you open your golden mouth, that's when you start listening and you start hearing, and when solution
Mm.
starts coming and support starts coming, and there is in an environment there is no shame.
Yeah.
Lilian,
Yes. And opening your golden mouth is also doesn't just pertaining to
yes,
asking for help. It also applies to asking questions, clarifying questions. When you have questions, why don't you ask? Why don't you open your golden mouth and ask? Do you fear that you will look stupid? Do you fear that you will appear, um, not knowledgeable? Yeah. Yeah, what is the concern that is going on that stop you from asking questions, right?
yeah,
So and asking question is the best way to learn.
yep,
Yeah, if you don't ask, you will never get that doubts or confusion in your head being clarified.
yep.
Yeah, and don't you get your answers. So that is another area that we encourage everyone to open your golden mouth.
And what is stopping you from wanting to open your golden mouth? What is stopping you now for signing up with the Transform with Courage Bootcamp? These are narrative you got to ask. Do you want to invest in yourself? I mean, we're not the bootcamp itself. It starts very, very simple. It's a step of action. What's stopping you from wanting like we do this series today, right? Is first thing you got to do is open your golden mouth. It's not only open your golden mouth. When you open your mouth, you open your mind, you open your actions. Physically, your body is open. You know, you got to open, contract, expand,
Mm.
and contract, right? And it's important, to have that physical mindset, to say, okay, it's time to reach out for help. And if you want to open your golden mouth, we can do it digitally, or you can call us up. Go to our website, at classliving.com, transform with courage. Book a call with us. Okay, you're gonna book call with Lilian now. Okay, she's a nicer person. She's got more patience than me. Okay. She's the right person.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that open your golden mouth. There's no shame in this day and age. We're so digital, right? I mean, I remember I got friends coming to me and text, "Hey, hi, can I speak to you?" I'm like, "Hey, call me lah." And immediately my immediate answer is, "Call me now." Don't text me. I don't read text well and I don't answer text well. Call me now.
Yeah. And when you open your golden mouth, when you open up, and talk about it, I love what you say by, you're being open also, and you open up opportunities as well. Yeah. You if you don't ask, you will never know what are the opportunities out there that can match your needs, or match the value that you can contribute to the world out there. Yeah. So it goes both ways. Yeah. Whether you are seeking for support, or you are able to provide that support when you open your mouth. You open your mouth to share about the values that you can value add to other people's lives. If you don't open your mouth, nobody knows that you are good at whatever you're good at. Yeah. So
Yeah,
if you are good at coaching, if you are good at baking, if you are good at making people happy, you are good at creating music, you are good at singing. Yeah, the list goes on.
yeah,
Yeah, but if you don't open your mouth and share it and speak up with courage, then the people who need your talent, who need your expertise, are deprived
yeah.
from that, and they will continue to be stuck in their problem because you are the solution and you're not opening your mouth to share. Yeah, and nobody's able to reach you. So
Exactly.
that's another aspect of opening your
Yeah.
golden mouth.
So opening your golden mouth, I like what Lilian said. It's not so much of in a position of asking for help, but something in a position
Mm,
to provide the answer,
the
the
support,
support. Because,
yes.
it starts again with your mindset. Again, Transform with Courage Bootcamp is all about your mindset. It's all about your actions you're going to take.
Renewing
Renew
your
your
mind.
mind, and then, you start all your actions. But what we're trying to say here is that it starts with your mindset. If you limit yourself, says, I am only housewife. I
Mm.
am only a executive in my. I'm only.
I just
I
a
am. I
mother
am just
also.
a housewife. I'm just a mother. I'm just a 9 to 5 person. If that is your mindset,
Mm.
then the opportunity to open your golden mouth is very limited, because that narrative alone will shut your mouth, because you don't find yourself worthy to be able to provide the support that is needed. And that's something I suffered for many years. I thought I was just a mother. I was just a preschool teacher. Okay. But I didn't realize
Mm.
years on, if I've only met Lilian, or I've only gone with the Transform and Courage Bootcamp earlier in my life, but no, never too late, okay? Only too late when
Yeah,
you're dead,
it's never
okay?
too late.
It's never too late, okay? But what happened is that I realized that I am not just a preschool teacher. Now getting feedback, I still get feedback from ex-colleagues and
Mm.
ex-parents who go, you know, great things. I thought, why
Mm.
didn't I accept that? Why didn't I run with that?
Mm.
You know, again, Transfer with Courage Bootcamp. Open your golden mouth. It's the first step you need to do. And if you don't have the courage to do it, pick up the phone, go to our website, pick up your phone, type in our website, and you will find the help that is needed. No charge. Okay. That's one thing about us at Class Living, right? We don't love. I do not.
Yeah, this is yes. The
Yeah.
discovery session is complimentary because why then some of you may like, well, then why are you all doing this? Yeah, it's
Why?
why are you all doing? We experience the transformation ourselves. We know how it was like to be stuck in the fear zone, Yeah, we know how it was like, being miserable. And now that we are experiencing the liberty and the freedom, right, of living a courageous life, it's it's so liberating. We just want to share it with the world.
Yeah,
Like, just open our golden mouth and share it with the world. We have discovered something that's so valuable, the tools and the strategies that works for us and many of us, not just me, but many of us.
yep,
And when you have something nice you want to share with your friends, right? You want to share with everybody else. Yeah. So yeah, that's where we are coming from. We understand the pain, we understand the struggles. The events, the actual events may not be exactly the same, but we have been there. We have been depressed. We have been in depression. We have been in battling with suicidal thoughts or even attempted
yep,
suicide. Right?
yep,
We have struggled with fear of public speaking,
yep.
extreme fear of public speaking, even because I went into a panic attack. My physical body literally went into trauma. Yeah, just thinking about public speaking.
Yep.
Right. What else? There are so many. Yeah, we've gone through relationship issues, right? Yeah, almost to the brim of getting a divorce.
Yep.
Um, we have issues, we're working with our colleagues or with our bosses.
We have
Yeah,
issues with our
communication
children.
issues. Yeah, parenting issues.
Yes,
Yes,
we
yeah.
have
I mean,
we have it all.
yes, we've gone through these struggles and challenges in life as well.
Yep. And that's
Yeah, not that we
another thing
have
that's so
arrived.
beautiful.
We are not. Yeah, I mean, we're not saying that we have arrived, but we maybe are just one or two steps ahead of you, and we just want to share, what the benefits, the benefits and the joy that we have gained by going through the process of that transformation, of getting our courage awaken and ignite that power of influence in us, influencing ourselves as well as influencing the people that we love and care about.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that. Yeah.
And then the funny part is, what have you got to lose? We're not asking for your money.
Yes.
We're not even asking for your money. Can you imagine that we're providing a free discovery call, Coffee with Lilian, free discovery call, 30 minutes, pick up. Where you are now, if you're happy, please send me a text
Mm,
and tell me why you're happy because I want to connect with you. I want to learn from you why you're happy.
yeah.
But if you think by picking up the call and you're not happy where you are and you just want to improve maybe 5% of yourself, pick up the call. Pick up the call and call us.
Yes.
And if you think you're ready, and like how our last year group of ladies are ready for the boot camp, and you're ready to come to KL with us, or if you're in KL and you're ready to come with us, join us in KL. We're gonna be in PJ area, Petaling Jaya, or maybe Glenmarie. You don't know. Okay, so I'm excited because it's homeland for me. Where my full on Bahasa will go on. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that if you're ready to be transformed, sign up. You got nothing to
Yeah.
lose, and trust me, um, yeah, you're gonna be a better version of you. And how do you put a price in life? How do you put a price when you have a better life, better relationship, better you? I don't know. I can't put a price tag for
I,
that.
yeah. I think what I encounter most with conversations with different ones, right, with different ladies out there, is that sometimes this action, this taking an action to make a call is already transforming, life transforming, because you are breaking the cycle of that unconscious cycle. You're disrupting that cycle of the change. If you are still very happy with where you are, of course, you don't need this call. But we are opening our golden mouth to all those out there who are very dissatisfied with where they are, and you want a change in your life. And in order to have a change in your life, you want to take certain action, right? So these calls that we said is our way of giving back to
Yep.
the society, right? So there are many who, after the call, they gain their clarity. They went on to take action, and they don't even need to sign up for any programs. If you don't want to, if it's not even required. So what I want to highlight here is the important thing is about taking action, regardless of whether this action is the call or not. It can be another action. Probably, if every morning when you wake up, what do you do? Your automatic cycle is to complain about the day, even if before it starts. then a disruptive, to disrupt that cycle, you do something different, right?
Yep.
You could check in every morning, check in with Anita and the team, right? They have every morning the mindset check in,
7
and it's
a.m.
complimentary as
Yep,
well.
it's
7
free.
a.m. Yeah, but and you need to make a change,
Yes,
right? That's yeah, you need to make a
you need
change.
to. It
Yeah,
is
and,
true.
and that action is required.
Yeah, a physical action is required to break. Like a physical action is required by me to break that vicious cycle. I saw vicious cycle. One of my vicious cycle is that, if I may share it, is that when I get too close in a relationship, I'm not talking about romantic relationship. I'm talking about working relationship, friendship. When I get too close, I will break it.
Mm,
For some reason, I had this stupid vicious cycle. I will break it because something will come and then something will happen. I don't know, it's my crazy head. I do not want to get too close to people because,
mm,
yeah, for some reason, maybe there's a fear inside. But I realized that by interrupting it, when I went for the Transfer with Courage Bootcamp, but when I open my golden mouth and share, then I realized that why am I breaking friendships and relationships? Or why people want to break
mm,
friendships and relationships with me. And I thought, oh, and then I realized that certain actions that I did, I can come very strong because I like to help, right? Then I don't respect people's boundaries, right? I go into their house and move their furniture. Like, oh, you need help. I treat everybody as if they're paralyzed. Actually, people are not paralyzed. People don't need my help. Okay, so people may see me very intrusive, very strong and intrusive, and it's
mm,
feedback to me like, "Hey, Anita, hold on, choto mate,
mm,
we are not. Hold your
hold your
horses. I can help
horses.
myself." This is just a funny example. Just an
An
example, but
example.
I have other
Yeah.
issues which what I found out, as I gain clarity, as with all the activities that we do,
Mm.
this, it's a full 2 nights, 3 days, full intensive thing. I think I only had time to breathe. Okay, okay, I was only allowed to breathe.
Right. Right. I mean,
Of course,
it's for the benefit
yeah,
of the whole transformation process, right? Yeah. But today, we want to come back to our topic about,
yeah,
opening your golden mouth. We have given you some examples of why you are not opening your golden mouth. If you miss, or for
yeah,
those who just tune in, if you miss what we have said, go watch the
yeah,
replay, rewind, and then, yeah, we have listed down some examples of why you're not opening your golden
yeah.
mouth. Then, okay, Anita, then, okay, if I decided to open my golden mouth, how do I, where do I begin? Where do I start? What do I say?
Okay,
Yeah, do we have some tips
we
for
have some
that?
tips for you. We have 4 tips for you, okay, to
Mm,
protect you. Okay, if you're not
mm,
used to opening a golden mouth, or someone like me to open too much, every time I open my golden mouth, or all the wrong rubbish come out instead of gold come out, right? Rubbish come out. Okay, there are 4 steps, okay, to protect you, and sometimes less is more. If you're into design, less is more. First of all, when you open your
mm.
golden mouth, first thing you do is be concise and specific. Okay,
Yes.
I'm sorry. There's a Chinese word. Don't law saw. Okay.
Go around the
To
whole
me, okay,
world.
I'm Indian. Okay, I'm half Indian. We have to give back end story. You know how Hindi movies are 3 hours long? There is a reason. The same movie, if you watch it in half an hour, problem solved already. But we have to do it 3 hours. Again, it is genetic. I apologize to all my Indian cousin and to my father. Okay, but again, be concise and specific. Go straight to the point. This is my issue. I need help. How? Finish.
Mm. Be concise, yeah, and
Yep.
specific, right? Be concise and specific.
Second,
Okay.
please don't
Mm.
apologize. Hey, sorry, sorry, I took your time. Sorry, I disturbed you. Sorry, what? You didn't do anything wrong. Okay? Do not apologize because when you apologize, immediately the person who wants to help you, when you ask for help, immediately you degraded their their ability to help. Because when you keep saying sorry, you really degraded them already. It's like, hey, I'm so sorry I chose you, to help me. So do not apologize. Do not apologize to the person
Okay, I
who's
get you.
hearing you, who may be able to give you the help because you just apologize. When you apologize, immediately the whole thing changed to something very solemn. And you just be
Mm.
concise.
The whole
Yeah.
synergy, the whole
Changes. And
atmosphere
then I start
changes.
thinking, hey, why should you apologize to me? Hey, I'm not good enough, man. So sorry I took your time. Oh, you mean like, I'm not supposed to give you my time? Is it my time not good? Is it? You see what happens with the narrative of the listener? So don't apologize.
Mm. And I mean, and the impact, the outcome, the impact of that apology, will be different from
Yes.
different ones, right? Like for example, for yourself, you're speaking from your personality, right? So when people apologize to you, that's your automatic response, right? You know, yes, my time is not good enough
Oh,
for you. Why are you
what?
apologizing?
I'm
Yeah.
option
So
number
so
two,
that
is
is
it?
one. So that's one outcome that can come out from it because of the personality of the person that you apologize to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the thing, the tip that you are giving here is like, okay, don't apologize. Just be concise, specific, right?
And the third
Mm,
one, make
mm,
it personal and non-transactional. Meaning, when you need help, when you want to open your golden mouth, okay, we we cannot deny we're in an age of digital. Okay, this is my phone.
mhm,
Okay, and then you text. Oh, by the way, my children want to eat orange. This is my ply. You know, I want them to eat orange, but I really want to eat apple. Blah, blah, blah. It is very transactional. So how can you help me? So how? So how? So how? So how? Is very transactional. Make it personal.
mm,
Dear Anita, I'm facing. It's really, I'm suffering here. My children refuse to eat fruits, and I'm worried that if they don't eat fruits, it will hamper their growth, and they will not all make it to, Oxford University or Harvard. Okay, so I know I have to add humor here. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that okay, it's text, it's nice, but if you really need to open your gonoma and this issue is really serious, and you really feel that this issue is serious, make it face to face. It can be via Zoom.
mm,
Okay, if you're too afraid of Omicron, better face to face because studies have shown face to face talking increases the possibility of getting help by 35%. There is a 35%. Okay, Google that. I Googled it in psychology.com. 35% chances, higher chances of getting the problem solved than transactional digital. Okay, so
mm. And yeah, and I just want to add on to that when we make it transactional. Yeah, is and if you know some have you ever received text where they actually wanted something, right? They have an agenda. Okay, they have an agenda. They want something, but they come forth with something else. Yeah, and then they come around and yeah, and then they present the real question to you. Yeah, I find that I don't like that. Yeah, I feel that if you need my support or you need my support, for example,
yeah, be
then just
personal.
ask. Like what you the tips that just like the tips that you given, right? Just be specific and
Be personal,
concise,
not
and just
transactional.
tell me what is personal. Yeah, what
What's
is
the
the
problem?
problem here? What is the support that you need
Yeah.
here? Yeah,
The
if
very
you
fact,
need my support in promoting, for example, you give example better so that can help better understand. If you need my support to promote to spread the word for your business, for example, for your product or services, right? You need that support because you're just starting out, a new entrepreneur, you're very excited, yeah, and you need the support to spread the word. Then just say that, right? Just say that. Don't go around the world and giving all sorts of flattery and psychological words or bombastic words that I don't even
yeah,
understand. Yeah,
yeah,
it doesn't feel nice. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not authentic
it's
anymore.
not because
Yeah,
again, it's very transactional and it's not personal. If you need help, open your guruma and just be concise, be specific, and just say it's personal. I really, really need your help. Be it to promote or
yeah,
even personal. And finally, fourth one,
right.
okay, okay, it's see the first three is for you, the person open good amount. But
Mm,
again, the fourth one is please give follow up with results. Okay, if that
mm,
advice the person has given you or that help because you open your
mm,
golden amount and that help, please give show follow up with results. Hey, Lilian, by the way, it was great talking to you. And thank you so much for giving me the advice and the clarity. And now I'm brave enough to open my Golema and tell my business partner, the kind of help I need. I was so afraid that I might, sever our relationship. Give feedback because it will encourage the helper to know that, hey, it'll validate that person and go, hey, actually, my advice, we're also human, because we also need validation, okay? To know that, hey, I was giving good advice to that particular person. And it also encourage us as the helper to maybe have more confidence to open our golden mouth and help somebody else. So it has to be a win-win situation.
Yeah, I think really it works for both ways. Whether the person that is supporting or whether the person that's receiving the support, when you follow up with each other, you actually build each other up. Yeah, because for one who is providing the support, we feel that hey, the advice or the strategy, whatever that the person gave, really can help somebody, and it's like you said, it's a validation and it's an encouragement,
Yep.
right? And also give the person who is helping to know that the outcome of the result. And I'm sure the person who is providing the support would like to know that, whether how you are doing and sincerely care about the outcome.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah. And if I'm the person who is receiving the support, I would also want to follow up with the person who gave me the support to give the person an update, how we're doing and what's the progress. Yeah. And while sharing that feedback and that result, indirectly, I'm actually also encouraging myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that, hey, I apply something, I took action, and it works.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you give me the confidence to, like you said, you give me the confidence to move on and open my golden mouth.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah,
On that
that's
note,
so beautiful, like when you open your golden mouth.
yeah, we need to. We need to. For us, the brain is a battlefield of the mind. It just gives you all sorts of thoughts that is not right. And then you start assuming and prejudge, and in the end, you sever relationships.
Yeah. And talking about opening the golden mouth, there's another area that Anita will be opening her golden mouth at our third anniversary, right?
Happily.
So she will be sharing her story of courage.
Yes.
Right. Her story will touch your soul, will touch your emotion. Yeah. And you really don't want to miss it. Yeah. You want to hear her story. She is such an inspiring sister to me and to many of us in the community.
Yep.
You don't want to miss this. So go to the link womenofcourage.asia.
Yep.
Go to our third anniversary page and register.
Yep.
It's on the 5th of March, Saturday, happening 2 to 5. But the booth visit and registration starts at 1:30. Yeah, it's at PSB Academy at Marina Square, Singapore. Right? So we look forward to meet you in person. Finally, we can meet more people in person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we are so fortunate to be able to have this live face to face. Okay, the topic I'll be sharing is called death sentence. It's real. Okay, am I facing a death sentence? Yeah, according to human being, I probably am. So what I want, but okay, again, we got panel discussion about the body, mind, and soul, about the mindset. We got Eileen Chu coming in. We got Helen Lee from Rosette. We got Joyce from Hokma. We got Lilian, of course, on the panel. Who's going to share. These are experts in the field, and we, of course, talking about
and Carol
about the
as
body.
well.
You need someone more beautiful than me to talk about the body. So that's why we had Carol there. Okay. So on that note, you don't want to miss out.
Yes.
Okay. Sign up. Come 3 hours. It's going to be jam packed. The ladies are so busy behind. Make sure that it's an event worthwhile coming. Okay, you can drop your kids in some kopitiam and come and join us. Okay, let your husband take care of the kids on the day for 3 hours. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, really hope to see you there. Looking forward to see you there. So see you in person on the 5th of March, right? And of course, in this channel, we see you next Thursday. We're going to chat about another topic.
And next Thursday topic is cut out the noises. Okay, once you've opened your golden mouth, right? Other people have a lot of noises. How do you trim those noises?
We'll talk all about that
next week. So thank you. Goodbye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
See ya.
Bye.
Cut the noise.